Hello, hello. Welcome to Bah! Okay, I made that joke once. I won't do it again. Or will I? Welcome to the show of disappointment. Normally, only my parents get to see this, but now I made it public for the whole world. So, about that boss I promised. Well, it's not here. Better yet, I scrapped the whole thing. Not the whole game, chill out, but most of the stuff I made I threw in the trash. I was really not feeling the gameplay. I was struggling to think of one good boss and I was playing 8, so that just wasn't happening. Also, probable big reason number 2 was that the game was too much like Iridescent. I spent 4 years on that thing and I made around 40 bosses, and I'm kind of fucking tired of it. So, around 4 days ago or so, I went back to the drawing board and decided to rethink the whole game. To completely shake it up, I decided to switch perspectives. It allows me to make stuff I couldn't before. And also, making animations for top-down games is infinitely easier. And I mean actually top-down, not like the quirky RPGs about depression. No, actually top-down, like Darkwood. I was able to pretty much remake everything in just a few days, so the speed increase is real. Although, at this point I can't tell if the game looks like ass or not anymore. I am contemplating even releasing this thing on Steam at this point by how it looks. Maybe just itch.io is the better call. The general idea is still the same. Boss rush game with parrying and dodging and style meter, 8 bosses. The new perspective allows me to add different types of attacks. I want to lean more into bullet hell segments and these circle attacks that give you small spots as safe areas. Yes, this is starting to become more and more like Fury. Okay, yeah, I'm just doing what Fury did. I'm not even going to deny that. I even made the attack timing exactly the same as Fury's, completely on accident. If you're gonna steal, you might as well do it from the guys that know what they are doing. I do have unique mechanics, I think, kind of, apart from the style system. And that is this drifting. The idea is that if you press dodge while already dodging, you will launch yourself and enter drift mode. You move much faster but can't stop moving. You can only drift left or right. Apart from the speed boost, this also gives you more options for combat. Normally when you shoot, you are forced to stop dead in your tracks. While drifting, you can shoot while moving. Also when drifting, you can charge up your attack, so you can dodge a flurry of bullets and attacks and then counter with a charge move. The charge move isn't in the game yet. It wasn't last time. I added it to the previous build, but then I fucking scrapped that build. The charge attack is like the couch when moving. You know, you are at the new house, but the couch is still at the old one, so you sit on the floor, okay? Speaking of moving shit, you might have noticed that the art style is more reminiscent of the very first build. With the change in perspective and some of the quirks from the second art style, I can combine the two to something more visually interesting and unique. So yeah, this isn't week 2 of development anymore, more like day 4. Right now I only have to figure out some bullet code and then have everything to make the first boss. I think I'll manage in a week, but also I'm considering some extra mechanics and those always take time. I want to stream the development some, but I can't find a moment. Normally when I finally have the time that I know I won't suddenly be called and have to end stream, it's close to midnight. At that point I'm already dead tired, so the stream would just be the development screen in pure silence. I also managed to get a PC for free, so I turned that thing into a Linux server and now I can play Valorant on a private server. I have that server set up for like 3 days and still haven't played because all my free time is going into this game. After doing that whole marathon of playing the games from my backlog, I forgot how time consuming this hobby is. If I spend time playing games, I will be behind on schedules for this project, so I don't really have a choice. I could just not give myself a deadline, but that would allow me to scope creep up the ass. I already have scope creep problems with me thinking about adding some meme bosses as fun extras or like rotoscoped fight scenes. I also have many other projects I want to work on. I have 2 collaborative projects planned and even more games I want to make myself. If I allow myself to just develop forever, then I'll never get anything done. Speaking of never getting anything done, To not make this video eat any more of my time, I'll end it here. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to have at least a beta version of the first boss by the end of the week. If not, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe I'll just extend the deadline a bit. Until then, everyone. Now, fuck off.